coming from? Which angle are you coming from? Don't worry. The darkness is not about the environment. It's about the pixelating of the. Don't worry. Well, you are hearing my voice. Even if I don't, you don't even see my. It's okay. Listen to it. It's okay. Bishop Salifu says he is a good man. He's a good man. What makes him a good man? What makes him a good man? What makes him a good man? Bishop Salifu Abeka, and I go to him. He does program. He's a good man. He's a powerful man. Which angle are you coming from, Bishop? That a good man will carry a gun? Tuesday, tell the family, me kunu. Men kuna mamo frame. Not Thursday, we kuna. What are you telling us? Then how can you? Then you can. Then you can. Ushia nyaminipa na o puppet na o bompire tie ahondi mi na wura ni mu upeso hu ni suban a ma ye wi aso na hwe ni suban na metra obi afetu oku ni yire be ka che say he's a good man said then say ufi airport ya maw convoy kofi ana den. What is it? Men of God, don't bring yourself into this matter for the children to speak against you. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, beside, because the apostle say, I go to the man, I go and preach for the man. The man is a good man. And I watch the video and say, Bishop, what is good about the man we are discussing here? A good man who cannot control his temper. Are you talking about a good man who tells the family, I will kill your daughter on Tuesday and kill the daughter on Thursday? Is that what you are saying? Bishop says, the girl, he knows the girl. The girl was sick, and the mother brought the girl, Rebecca, that girl, to him in Orion. And he prayed for the girl. The girl became what? And the prophetically connection, the girl is marrying a pastor. All these things Bishop said. And the final thing that Bishop said, that I'm still thinking about, but I have to say is that he says the man had a witchcraft following him. So as for the conflict in their relationship, Bishop is preview to it. So for penny nimsen to kwa woma wadienum omu kasa omu nyanti asia bishop nimsam passe one ne yire mu amuntemu ngo obi anya hwe except bayfo. What are we talking about? That is witchcraft manipulation. Bishop Salifu, this man is too learned. It's an archbishop elect. He might say what he said because he thinks he was speaking the genuine truth. I won't challenge him. That's his truth. Your truth can be your own truth. That's okay. But I'm saying that, Bishop, come again. That if this thing is under witchcraft manipulation, where some demon was manipulating the pastor who has now won the family, I mean, are you? And this is not that, Bishop. You can't tell us that the conflict between wife and husband of this man you have no idea about, because per your conversation you are connected to the woman and you are connected to the man and you are connected to the woman's mother. That is the family. So the family by any means will tell you, Bishop, say, and Krofoya wadi ekosui and koye. Did you just say witchcraft manipulation? Or you sat down to recommend them to a proper counselor to solve the thing and separate the two of them, because separation is part of the loss of marriage. Oba be catcher will say ni kuna bono. Now a bompire man is on sanko. Now waka menu kuna kasa. Now osora humachi. Now a bonu to kuna. Yefa so bonu bo wan. Asofo bebresi e chimutum. Ye chimutum, we need to arrest most of you. We need to arrest most of you, because some of the audios I have, I think I need to follow the audios and go arrest some seasoned men of God in this country. Women have spoken to you about the violence they are going through from the hands of their husband, because their husbands are men of God. Their husbands are your prayer warriors. So you don't want to release them for them to be dealt with. You don't want the loss to deal with them. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen. You see, if a soul is lost because of you, your mentality and your settlement and your code, be careful that you, the devil will never spare you. I'm telling you, the devil will never spare you. What do you mean? Bishop Salifu says the man is a good man. The pastor who have shot the wife, he says he's a good man. And from his angle, he's a good man because anytime he visits the man shows signs of good man. The man shows signs of good pastoral mentorship. Man of God, come again. Let the public know that the man is good when it comes to pastoral things, but he's bad when it comes to marriage. Share the page. Tell us. You meet me and I am nice and I'm what? So my wife come to tell you I am like this and you say, no, it can't be. No, as for the counselor, I know. Don't do that. Look, people have split personality because of professional issues. People have split personality because the code of ethics of operating in a particular environment. People can go to work and for 8 hours, they can operate as if they are the prim and proper human beings within the place. And you think that that's how they are. That is why people come to our church. First 2-3 weeks, a pastor is recommending a young man in the church for you because the pastor believes that this young man is very good. He's so joyous, he's prayerful, but he doesn't know the other character of the person. So you finish marrying the person to the house, and at dawn you can see that he's an animal in the place. Let me tell you, currently a young man was recommended to a young lady who has been in a particular church in this country for a long time, and the young man took her home. After marriage, their first 2 months, the new man who was recommended by the pastor for the girl is every day demanding for anal sex or penetrate. Can you go and tell your pastor that the man you recommended for me is asking for anal sex? Wait, Makoka. Yeah, no, I catch that. Daddy, Becca. Kobo so for man here. Kobo bush your former there. Or see me bush your 4 there. You call what remember me can say. A branch and the to your boy and shannon. Now, so for see why you soon suma dear. What Trisunu or Pampa suma dear? Why, number Chiauka. Or baby or tia wa de bi hu a obre yes sophobia de yonti no banete ho obre nyankopon wosom na me po nim se na etuaka bonsam betua oka ya kasi na betua oka ya monti ase bonsam bet na me beyi ni se fi so ma bonsam anya hu kwan etua oka na obre encrophobic kwa sorry bi asori ne nkoso ese sofo mamen or sofo ne yire no bre enti once sofo ne yire ne bre no nyankopon hu no wosunsum wiase o o si be ma no yire antene ye dia bre ensemfo ayete sofo mame tumi su o pesika koye niti sofo papa tumi ka chere se o pese me dia asori sika na ma koye oti ana na ka ho fa bin na ma ne koye edwuma be na aye sofo edwuma be na aye sofo e sofo mame pesika koye niti o bisa ne se won fa asori sika man na ka den o fa bin ko saloon mu jimi amode te wono edwuma be na aye wonya edwuma bia asori sika na mbedi esa sorry na aye enti wo yiri pesika koye niti ya asori sika man no fa koye now Bisan say, oh yes, sorry, come on. Now you have to say, or say, so, and she's feeling guilty because the husband says that I can't give you the church offering for you to go. So which money are you going to give her? Are you a husband at all? You are part of the people that are making people regret marrying pastors. You meet people and say, me the support they mean what it be done. Yes, go and ask Gifty Adoye. The pastors who people go and ask Pastor Love. Go and ask them. What were the examples they shown to their wives? And the wives came out to speak. They are better off right now marrying people who are not pastors. Bishop Salifu says he's a good man. I watch the thing constantly. I say, maybe don't get him wrong. He's saying the man is a good man because, watch it. He said he's a good man because anytime he goes to preach in his church, he shows the signs and symptoms of a son to a father. Bishop Salifu, you are not married to this man. This man is not your husband. And I'm saying that once you are close to the girl's family, I want to believe that all the inconveniences you were told, what did you do? It is not a blame game. But you brought yourself in the matter. Yes, because your poster was released. Bishop, is divorce a crime? Why will you allow somebody's daughter, who the pastor you are saying is good, told the family that by Thursday, Wakacho mu Tuesday make kumu ba no na Thursday we kumu. Why will you all mu nyina mo ye hwehan oba na busuafo de me nto sebe na mo agimi papa se be ma ka se obekumu ba na mu nyina mo se oba na se me de me tie we atesem say Obana say ye kone ye kokache US police force say obema na bona ne citizenship no ye fa money biom enti ye pekrata ma no na sorry na ngunti no meme enkoka na be ma gina wani ma ka kire wo abusuani ne say mo baba ne mekunu na mo ye hwehan wa boni tu ekunu aye time me se muntwitwa abayo ne moyre ma no nonwe muntwitwa mfa enjene mumfa meko kakra wo no ebeye na mo jinje yi kura bi wo ho amusu kakra bi ngusu no ntumi wi na ne bo amfro no ese wo hye boso be ku abo bia ye ku na ye de ne yankwan se wo buafu sofu mua atofo mefa we na wutumi hye abusua bo se mbaba no mekunu wo ya hwan uturu mu ne obi afa ne na abusua ye hwe han abusia ye no anese na ambe ana oyesofo ntia den so onu tumi hyebo se mo baba no mekunu Tuesday na ma ye hwe han we kunu Thursday na Bishop Salifu si we de witchcraft na witchcraft na fi be ma na chifo wan omo wan Bishop be ma na chifo omo wan na be ma na chifo na Bishop wa na wa bom paye pa amage ya ma breakthrough aba untumi mbo ne ho ban wa e ban bo bebrebe no enye mpa bo ban bo e nyansa Bible si na Yesu Kristo ko Jerusalem ena ngrofo si o ma dwin pise be si ne bo odwane ye wa mo mpa metia me ye Facebook na dua yi be bu agumiti so na me ye shawala bala ma jimi mrika me de be fa sei no adentia enyama ni bi o wa e physical attractions and physical actions. So how on earth should a woman confide in you that my husband is maltreating me, and you say this is witchcraft manipulation? So pray. Are you not being a wicked person? Are you not being the witchcraft yourself? What are we talking about? Why can't we evoke separation under the laws of marriage within the Domestic Violence Act in the whole world, which was enacted for women and children? Separation is acceptable in marriage. So when the premises the woman is what is enacting the violence, why don't we separate? And who are your time? Aya time. Oba kama say. Obiba ba kama young beautiful lady who has struggled through time. Sani ma minim se obenya mo bia boni tu ewu anka. Na ka wan ha ne ho po fa na nko school. Wan ha ne po man tete no eso onim se odu bebe si a abema jimi fuo bia odi sofudia to ne ho so be yitu abone kuno. Na abusua ye hwe han. Abusua ye din. Ebusua obi si obekun ba na ma hwe ni din ye se mu pefun na di. Ebusua fo mu pe yi aye. Munyina mo sambe tua mo ka baako mo ntu anamom bia ese mo baba ne se den ye yesa ne krata be bo ne krata se wawu se wawu krata be bo na ne mbo no etai asori manity ho media me see whatever has happened, the church of God will never collapse. Keep that one in your head, because the pastor didn't buy the church. The church was bought by the blood of Jesus. So when God puts you in charge and anything happens, the church will not collapse. That is why when a man of God is going through challenges with his marriage and he goes through divorce, the church will not collapse. Archbishop Duncan Williams, Action Chapel is still vibrant. He still carries the anointing and the mandate to pray for people. So why will you? I mean, you can imagine what everybody is saying. Maybe the pastor was not going through, things were not going well. I agree. Why didn't he think fast? If he has the urge to say, I will kill, and can get a gun, and according to the report, he shot the wife 3 times. I even hear I say 7 times. 7 gunshots in the woman. Didn't run, went straight to their home. A house that doesn't pay rent. There is no level of punishment that can mute to this man in any way that they can meet a particular. I don't know any type of punishment that can be meted to this man that will be equivalent to what he has done to this innocent, beautiful woman. Minim adia ye beye sofo yi a ede enkwasiade a waye ebebo brepepepepepe. Na mo amoti ni nyina mo ba no bo amamane se me bro awade ni nkoyie ho obimboa me mo amoti nyina manka hwe nyina mo nhwe abaye saman be bobbo mu nyina baako se mo yetim wodemfo. So Bishop Salifu Bekasai say papa ni a good man. Ni good man no kan. Enya because of your good husband. Or a good man in the ministerial business. Say, oh, so for penny or to make papa. And I'm a kind papa na say no. Me nka papa ni you, but papa ndi Jimmy Samoba. Nipa ye papa, my papa. And I ebi kura hu papa ye bie card or the ball. Papa ni na papa ni na security papa na nsem akwa. Na wo yiri tifie. Oyiri ti fie obisa osika se ode go aniti a obisa se ofa sorry scam man na papa dabe na to atade ma oyire hye papa na so tumi catch oyire se ho aye tan watu abom pejim bi ko wo ye jimifo o ware not say hwefoni na da horo infoni na so on nsa di twa akane no na wo so wa hwe ho de sofo hwahwehwem watu abom hwe oyefu Uyefo ya said dying or sure ayra or yire te ho wakasa adena ma de ye nipa yasa. Bishop Salifu wa be kire wadwen na wadwen kire de me na onya adwen da witchcraft now kan ye ntiase witchcraft ne ye den say software witchcraft manipulation to me gina na content him catch and say mekum software tintesuo anama hwe video no o tintesuo egu na content anim ombuade akonta no baby o won nya Ghana e ya brochire enti oto ne nsabo na soma wan hwe ya che no e ya Ghana hanka na ka de chinye no mo be chi sofo no apa pipi kakra ma boys yi ni apro ni widiam ya china ko uncompleted building bi mu ya ko pro ni widiam ebisa ne se on spelling ni din ofori Sylvester no on start fiti echire ho fiti arna so na ombra yi no nya tin on spelling Sylvester from be on to me na esina sum game se wa konta o tinte so gu nanim ka kire nse meku mo baba no ampanso wo di sia yoyo Tuesday wo kan ye Thursday wa bonutuo 7 times we kunu abusuafo se o ban ko report so mo baba no say ye report a sofo ne krata nyina ye mfa ma na krata ye di krata I don't say the day mama papa na den krata sofo abotuo. I know there are more revelations coming up. There are more pastors whose pictures will start unfolding because the man is a man of God and man of God goes to visit him. I pray that you people will not come and start the jargon that is going in the angle where Bishop Salifu has started, that the man is a good man. I don't see him as a good man. He is a man in the ministry. Good to you, Bishop Salifu. Ukono ho abrochire a otete uye ohwe uye ode ahobrasie atete uye se sofo panyi a waba na at the expense of being a bull, a fool, a stupid thing at home. He's not a husband. He's not a husband at home. He's not. When he's not a husband at home, how will he run a church when people are complaining about the way their wives and husbands are treating them. Let me tell you a funny story. A man beat the wife in this country, and when the police came, he has blocked the house in a way, and then they came. When the police officer came and arrested the man to the police station, finally, according to the man, what the policeman told you is that the next time you are doing the thing, don't use these tactics. Use the Rambo style. And I asked, what is the Rambo style? Unye dede. Men lock it down. Bonus. And I'm saying, Sana officer and catch was saying, whilst I was saying, say, Omo can say, I'm saying, officer na or dia sem no. Yan fan kono ho, ewo ni ho no, commander no ho. Na yan settle at the end. Bearman say, asema commander ne catch any no. Onji ni se commander no wa nyansa sem you catch and say, or no yes se wa from no. Commander ne chere say next time no oba de ube brim no Rambo style obi ehun. Rambo style ne den. Yajitum embe bia no odin. Embe bitumi twaw omo yaw sama udware kura hu fi meti ase betie. De bia ye ka se bearman anu meburu anyom. Bearman na si nsuoma so no ham. Enti na oba enwale bearman. Bearman na wale ba men ka bibi nchiro se. Hwe oba bia ombu bearman no. Enye bearman ni su ni ne ban. E ba ko eye fie ntete. De etosu mienu eye bearman nso ade yaw. Now only about it. Now Bisana say, if you are telling me, what is your contribution in this house? Because you are paying water bill, you are paying rent, you are paying light bill, you are paying for food. And what do you want a woman to pay for? Are you serious? You don't wash your clothes. You don't pay for a shower for sex. You don't cook food for yourself. Unfortunately for you, she has even given you the opportunity to have an extension of your family by giving you children. So you have children that she's even taking care of. Today, somebody can call you a father because of her. Look at your wife. Look, you can leave Facebook. Go and see your wife in the room. Go and check. Let her take off her dress. See her tummy. Is that how her stomach was? She has a cut on her stomach because you impregnated her. And they have to save her. No baby, no home. They want mother and baby alive. And by virtue of that extension, see what they did. They gave her a cut so they can save her because of you. She has a cut on her belly because of you. And today, you can see that bikini cut and say, "Na say me show you fun sukura." And me somebody told the wife, "Me so say me no bedow." Sana me hwe sana mark na bedow you fun so amazing. And for more than 3 years now, the man is using the excuse of the cat. Oba no so odo ni kunu. Wa fa bebia obeye bibia e dia paper mark no. That no koto we or the way se se ani yefusu nyina ye aye kire man ko tan. Sorry, I'm laughing, but I'm sorry, I'm laughing. That the woman, when she lifted her dress and you see her tummy, the husband was talking about the cat, was talking about, oh God have mercy on men. That's what I'm saying, that if you meet a stupid man, it's lack of breastfeeding. If you eat properly and have enough breast milk from your mother in love, you will learn how to treat women well. Look, so those of you who are not doing exclusive breastfeeding because of your occupation, yes, occupational hazard, and even the ration of work can come is because you are married to a man who, when you don't go, our money there, the money pay. Our money, sad here, and to me transport mark like nufu, and to what are the nufu, obey him what them for. Listen, Bishop Salifu, the woman is dead now. Are you still saying the man is a good man? Is he still a good man? Is he still a good man? Because you see, if we didn't see the story unfolding, we might all go to a point to have sympathy and say, but we all saw the video. And you see, I like the part that the family too went to the house as if they know what the man can do, so they recorded. And whilst he knows he was fully on camera, he was able and bold enough to sit down and open the mouth and say, me kunu, hey, we are nyame, waboni pada. Oba ni shed them ane ne da. Oba na daru menti wunya krata. Oba odi ni watu ama winti ama sorry ya yeko. According to some conversation that came up today, somebody says that even the ministry of the man was established through the woman. Bishop A, men can't show the catch them here. Say, and Pempi no, Obana obetna, Sika edema ododo na anya so sika, Obani sika. Wo obo do nikunu. Yenya hoho. O hwe won ati nikunu anim. Sofo. Bema no. Onye bema wo fie. Na obani yedi nyame suma chichire na dada na man who say you are doing the things of God. Listen to me. Hey. Don't always think you are doing the things of God when your husband is fooling. If you know God and you have a relationship with him, he will communicate with you in the best way for you to understand. So the man finally has shot the wife. The wife is dead. And I heard Bishop Salifu speaking after I have spoken before I saw his own. That is why I said today I'll come, let's deliberate. When we talk about divorce, what really is it that all of us has found ourselves in a place that we cannot go off from divorce? Everybody wants you to believe that when you divorce, God hates you. I'm waiting for the seasoned, more intelligent, more anointed men of God than I do to prove to me where it becomes a sin to leave a dying marriage. Where has it become a sin to leave a dying marriage? And as for you, the rest of the women who are watching me, believing that this particular foolish man maltreating you is a destiny from God, I will attend your funeral and will see your ghost crying in the cemetery because it was not yet time for you to come. Who told you that? That God enjoys your pain? That God enjoys you not enjoying the marriage? If God knows that it is not enjoyable, what would Bible says in the book of, if you read carefully, 3:16, Bible says that, and when he spoke to the woman, he told the woman, and for the rest of your life, your desire shall be for your husband. He shall rule over you. Your seed shall crush the head of the serpent. This is what God told you, because God knows that this marriage thing will be good for you. He put your destiny in the hands of the man. He didn't take you there for punishment. He cursed the ground for the sake of the man, so that the man can produce and take care of you. He said, take care of this garden. So why do you stand in the name of the Lord and believe that Bema Brea and Bema hey, I told you that today I want to manage. Yesterday I didn't, but today I am managing for you. Because ensenfunu is too much. The nonsense is too much. Foolishness everywhere. And so people don't have desire to marry anymore. Everybody wants to stay single. People want to make babies and decide to stay in a corner and work hard. Because yes, look, let me ask you this one. Imagine yourself as a single girl who is paying your own rent and living in your own house and feeding yourself. And you still go and marry a man and you are paying rent and you are feeding yourself. What is the essence of the marriage? Is it the title, Mrs. Kobe? Or what? What is the essence of the marriage? Now, you are paying utility, you are paying everything, and all of a sudden you force yourself to become a wife, and you are still paying for everything that you are paying as a single girl. The funny one is that you are a single girl who has managed to rent a single room, self-contained, you are living there. All of a sudden a man comes to marry you and takes you back to a single room where there is no toilet and bath. The toilet and bath is outside. Set your feet the only what them who are bema feed your feet the way you cosala wa bontin kone. Yakoye ni mana yakoye chi. Sha. Our boni enye bonsam na dema. Yen tiasye. Yen kasa. Nipa yedi ye nintu wonso so mo mboa yen. Na enya wa de pa no. Dodo na jimie na yesi ye wai nkwalabire mi yan wai no. Bible says jimie bata bofra koma ho. Entreso aba na ye de wai. Now Delilah then was Samson Abrabo. Problem of Samson was not Delilah. It was the mother and father. How much did Samson ye? And to Samson Kasa, Obian Kasebio, and Tina Delilah Chenishu, and Tia Wab of Fire, Titina Madachi. Train the child the way she grew. When he grows, he will not depart. A banison, I'll call now Baba Catcher say, Mama Monchino, Mochin and a crat assembly, not a nanny, a Janib's brother in law, Munina Maya Shehain, Montman report to my police, a Beme, Joya, where Nisuni, video Nini, Monfanco, and now where we know the video look at whom for so be a dame. What will it profit you people? That a man threatens to kill your daughter, kill your sister, and then you refuse to report because of documentation? Are you serious as a family? Let me admonish every family that the settlement of dispute in marriages lies on the shoulders of families. Divorce lies on the shoulder of the state. The civil marriage can be divorced by the law. So what the law has put together, a judge can put asunder. God is not planting any marriage anywhere. Stop the two-no. Your marriage is not from God. Stop the two-no. You can decide to say you're handing over your marriage to God, but God didn't put the two of you together. So when your husband is fooling, your wife is fooling, don't say, when I made the mommy, would Jimmy when I go to sue? Stop blaming God for what he has not done. And you stay in a wrong place and make everybody feel this business called marriage is wrong. Friends and loved ones, 0277609624 is the number that is there. I've chosen not to be ginger. But I came to announce to you that don't die in any bad marriage. Live to live. You saw a Fia Schwarzenegger's post yesterday. She says she thank God she's still alive, not because of anything. That it came to a time that she goes out and comes back to her house and stay outside for more than 2 hours because she has brought a broker into the house as a husband. Whether she's lying, she's speaking the truth, she is not the first person to tell me these things I'm hearing. A lot of people have gone through it. Friends, don't stay in a bad marriage because of God. God didn't create you for bad marriage. Choose wise. Don't choose Debbie Ebeye. Now when you know when you're spondylosis, pastor's wife, and I'm many pastors of why a chassis and near Nishi, near that form, and a share you never be ponda a Jimmy. If you say, say, who says, Pon, and ye, woman, fear, over fear, what the student mattress so, the banner send now, what they are so called that. So I had a son of a panel. I was a yes, dear. Number Muni Munjai Casano. A brandy any two no boy and one yard. The gunshot from Sylvester, the man of God who have shot the wife, is wrong. We cannot justify it because he's a pastor. Take the pastor away from him. Look at him as a man before God and see the nonsense he has done. How many men are taking care of their wives? How many wives are enjoying the covering of husbands? You see men in town, they drive the best of cars. When you see their wives, they don't have anything to drive. When you ask them, she's careless. You give her a car just now, she'll go and scratch it. You give her a car just now, she'll go and dent it. Like who should dent your car? You are a stupid man to say this to a fellow man. A fellow man tells you, challenge and say, hey, me who you no, but or bro, now pe can get to be man. Adwa. How many who man the car says, see, or work with you. Who man the car says, see, or work with you, and today. Then Obana who can asem and you are 17 or 10 who swank on one gazette met on the car. Mumu be crab muti or ban mobile to know a car that they be or toy or son. No, there are a lot of things that are happening with women who have decided to help men. Be careful because Obanumia, hey, Obanumia is a generational thing. And look at the man. I saw the wife was suffering. I saw the wife changing her tie in an old car. And I come, I say, Charlie, I meet your wife. Oh, but Charlie, you don't go change your car, give her. I say, this woman, you give her a car ride, go spoil her. So are you happy? Your wife takes the children to school in that car. You're happy. And you drive a car, people meet you and say, wow, Ogboro, Charlie, this your car is nice. So no, it's better for your wife to drive a nice car. People say, wow, your car is nice. Say, oh, thanks to my husband. That is the blessing. Would ya shatter de be a fe? Ah, mammy, what are the me fe panat on him? Hey, minimo, just a baby Samira. Hey, that is what we are talking about. Hey, Sylvester, where go you say? Sylvester has disgraced all married men for shooting your wife 7 times because you think you have temper. Friends, 0277 609 644 is the number. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's continue the conversation there. I wrap up with you today to tell you, every bad marriage you are, stop praying. Seek for physical resolution. When you start that, then you can pray. As for what Bishop said is witchcraft manipulation, forget it. Because you hear the same thing Bishop is saying, the man told the family, and he told the family that a pastor, be careful we don't connect conversation so that we might be wrong. Nipa Jimmy or the Shebe. Bon something baby, I want to Coca-Cola ni bruda or no near the Kosheno. Bear money catch a bush for say a bay for Bishop say a bear money is under the influence of witchcraft attack. But Bishop say wo benye wo susumwa. Then ya man. Obi ehu de bay. Obi ehu nobody saw that this conflict that has not been resolved will land the two of them into murder. Nobody saw. Nobody. I want to end here. Let me read a few messages. It's sad, but I think the family too must be blamed. It's sad. The family must be blamed. That somebody will threaten your daughter and you leave it like that. Because of church. Albert Usu says prayer is the key. Use the key. Don't worry. Keep on using prayer as the key. You die with the key in your hands. Who says nobody should pray? When people are fooling instead of you to settle it, you say prayer is the key. Yes, when you are brainwashed, you come and type silly things. Prayer is the key. Somebody threatens you, I'll kill you. Prayer is the key. Was prayer not the key? Anybody who stays in bad marriage constantly destroys the children, and the children grows not to find good marriage because garbage in, garbage out. Now when one kasa die few are not ba effort papa hono omu hu awade hu faso. Catherine, look, Catherine, leave that boy. It's not normal. Don't bring yourself. I mean, don't come and say prayer is the key here. Please, don't open your mouth and say that again. You have to retract it and apologize. That prayer is the key. Nonsense. Nonsense. Somebody's daughter has been killed and you're saying we are going through trouble. I'm talking sense and you're telling them they should pray. Prayer is the key. Nonsense. When a prayer warrior can take a gun, if prayer is the key, why didn't the pastor continue praying with the key but took a gun to shoot the woman? If prayer is the key. Between the church members and the pastor, who does God hear first? As a servant of God and a child of God, the two of us, who does God hear first? God hears my voice faster. He speaks to Moses direct. That is why when Miriam and Aaron misbehaved, he gave Miriam leprosy because he speaks to his servant direct. So if you're saying prayer is the key, and then Pastor Sylvester Ofori saw that there's a problem, why didn't he pray? Because he's under witchcraft manipulation. He's still writing. If prayer is not the key, then what? Don't bring yourself. If prayer is not the key, there is what? You don't know Bible. Do you know what prayer is the key means? They preach to you anyhow because you're not a Berean Christian. You don't research. You hear and go. If you obey the word of God, they come and tell us that prayer is the key. You come and type and tell us prayer is the key. So we should go ahead and pray. Why didn't the pastor pray as prayer is the key? But he told the family, One fan paibo nkunu or the two kunu 7 gunshots. Upo bi baba and the two scenes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Jimmy abetosu oni oba biti na oba ni ma wani gia mane nko awade jaye nya bone oni oba ti na ma wade ni nko soro mane nko so fu panyin si wo ja wo yiri a ye be yi afia sorry de ma ja wo yiri ni ayiw asori no de ye den nyame afre wa hwan na yi nyame frɛ fi wo so who when God ordains you who can take the ordination from you who why nyame na frɛ nipa nya nipa na frɛ nipa enye nipa ene frɛ nipa nyame ene frɛ nipa na nyame frɛ obi no na obi ngina ho so for frɛ wa eno manipulate you nyame frɛ wa oyusu when men call you into ministry, they manipulate you and tell you what to say. When God calls you, he tells you what to tell the people. So stop the nonsense where you are making yourself holy and acceptable for your bishop. Just like this man, where Salifu Amanku says that he's a good man because when Salifu goes, he behaves like the son of Papa. But when he gets to the house with the wife, he becomes a husband beater, a violent man. Otin Selassie says that divorce is not a preserve of pastors. Please, divorce was not designed for pastors or for anybody. Listen carefully. There are 2 things you should expect in marriage. Once you marry, these are the 2 expecting things you should be waiting for: cheating and divorce. When you are not married, you can't cheat. When you are not married, you can't divorce. And divorce is a safety valve in marriage. It is the output of marriage. When things are not working, there's always an exit. Divorce is an exit for you. Marriage is not death do us part. I'm just reflecting on him after his divorce. God will use people to lead souls to heaven, like signboard. Let's not forget salvation depends on an individual. I said it from the beginning that marriage is an individual business. So it's not about your husband, but your husband can cause you to begin to behave like a pagan. When you were single, you were too close to God. Ever since you got married, see how far you are from God. Divorce is not a sin. Once the marriage is not working, walk out. Stop the prayer and think. One day, this man will kill you. One day, this woman will kill you. And when you die, you see, say, what will cost you? Was some man be bre was some ado yentiasie. Now, Abbott, I think we are being very, very silly here. Listen to him. Will you throw your child away if he or she is a criminal? Thank you. Abbott, if you are watching with what you have written, if your child is a criminal, he's violating and breaking a civil law. He has to be arrested and jailed. That is a law. And when you live in a country, Bible says, he said, give what belongs to Caesar. When Jesus Christ came and he was supposed to pay tax, he was able to produce coin and pay the tax. So the laws that governs the country you live in, you are not above it. So Bible says in the book of Timothy, pray for your leaders. Say, when your child is a criminal, will you throw him away? And once, are you trying to justify the pastor shooting the wife? Is that what you are trying to do? Don't bring yourself. It's your data. You can decide not to watch, but don't bring yourself so that we release wrath on you. Obi baba aklakitu abasuko numa wenya 5 cedis credit ye use 600 megabytes dey ye show now the 5 cedis credit be gino me akoto busia for so ya ntiti uye wo fie Ye kanya sasem sua bi. Kola ketwa afena wasisu. 30 kura wunya bi. 20 afena wo bo. Afena wo bo 1 kura we do 6. Ye kanya sasem ahwede woka. What the 100 kran we jimi. Ye tie de ka no. Obitia wade bon ho ye ka se jai kwa o se on tena no mbom pae na oba ya se wawale se wade 50 si ja wawale wo akwakwa wawale ko hwe de wo ye oyire nyamba tua ka se wo hwe oyire ya maka kiro mama microphone ka se ye fa wade ho wo hwe obi ochi wade wawade a hwe oyire kasa se wo badwam oto so sorry ana onya kwantena so obekun usuban bonity Chadioka. Divorce counselor. Divorce breaks and kills individual. And Tianya day. Hey, what the 56 ampa? Ana a football age. Useless people like this who are growing at this age, what would they inculcate in society? So divorce will break a family because of the children. Nipanintin on yanko boni 7 times no. Condolences to the demise, the family who have lost their daughter. But you family too, God will ask you, whilst you didn't take the initiative. May God bless all of you. I was reading your messages. Divorce is part of marriage, I always tell you. Minister, God bless you. We'll meet at night. Well, somebody says that the law in Florida means that this young man can even get death sentence. I say when they kill him, he will not even feel the pain of killing the wife. They should cut the fingers of the girl, garnish it with onion, pepper, ginger, and let him chew it. Maybe that's what he wants. Because he told the family he will kill the woman. And the family was sitting and watching. They didn't report to the police. I hope by now they've taken the video to the police to go and use as evidence. Useless family members. You're waiting for the person to die. I don't waste. People say no. And a man of God called me and told me that the way I support people to go through divorce, I said, look, I have a living testimony of people who are performing better in society now because I assisted them to walk through divorce and rehabilitated them by the grace of God. And today they are standing on their feet. You are clapping for them and you are listening to them. I was one time like those pastors who are against divorce until I saw that no, I have shallow-minded on it. I was reading the other side and not reading the main thing. Why? What would this girl come back? She saw the signs written on the wall. That is why the family came. Utia brochire. Bema wawale ne tete o. Mami, ko report why? Men di krache ti na mbe wu nkwasiewo. Bema bo. Recently I heard that the woman girl be our brochire sending me video. Cancel show menim. Mitumi nkwa adwuma. Maje off. Bema menene no. Oyade amiko kan no. Oba ha be bumi saa wa Colorado, wa be bumi saa oko. Mame mu se enya hwe. Enkwala ni nti jimi ebusua. Ebusua jimi fo na hwe enkwala nti. Me man wale me mba o. Me George meti ya man wale me wale me yiri o. Ah muni me wale me yiri man wale me mma. Enti me nya ade ma me yiri ni nkọ nkwala no ho enjame. Minti not ya wale na se enye nkwala ni nti. No woman stays in marriage because of the children. A woman must stay in marriage because of the husband, not children. So when the man who is the reason why you are staying is maltreating you, it gives you the license to leave. And I'm going to be a basa. One cancer. What was a see your daughter. See the behavior of your daughter towards the father. See the behavior of your son towards the father. Because of the way their father is treating you, all of them have lost respect for their father. And you are staying there because of the children. What children are you raising? Sana mama se wanya sanka menwe school me mama se me so se na papa ye enti o mama se se na papa ye wa waro papa Did you marry your father? Silly excuses that you write. Witchcraft manipulation. Which camp? The wife is a witch. Sophobia catch and say Bishop also say I'm power branch and Angasampo is Nechinu, a bay for one iron and Malco Bonicuni to hey. 0277 me call. Why would tear me out here the bonny home? Freniambo and Nefia Wadia Nasi. Man Tanahon Dania at the bonnet and Cobun Sem Gem or Bema Hunti 0277 609 644 Helen. Thank you so much for that wonderful gifts. I receive it. God bless you. May the Lord bless you very well wherever you are, Helen. I received the cash. Thank you very much. And you brought it here on Facebook, so let me thank you on Facebook. I told you from last time that whoever gives me something, I will say it publicly. Helen, God bless you so much. And the rest of you who are here to bring, God bless you. Matia Meula, as for you, every day I pray for you. This evening we are going to meet, 12 o'clock to 3 a.m. That's prayer time. We are not praying against bad marriages. I come and talk about relationship so that you have clarity to come and pray at dawn. You don't have to waste that time of sharing God's word to come and talk about relationship. Minibi. God bless all of you. 0277 609 644. Thank you so much, Catherine, for coming. The ginger chips is still here. Order for you. Please come and feel good. Call me, let's talk. 609 644. If you don't hear my voice again, and you don't see my face again, those of you who want to donate to support the foundation, the number is there. If you check the pin down, is there. To support us, the pin down number is there. Most of you, maybe you understand the pin down. So I'll drop it fully for you clearly. See it coming. Call your friend. Drop the number. Money there. The one that deserves to be given to the public will do that. Remember, the television set you want to buy for the forgotten. Let's not forget it. It's very important. God bless you richly. It's better for you to stop going to church if your husband is not treating you well. Don't waste your time in the temple. Go to your family house. Yes, sister. I was expecting him to say something and condemn the act, but rather blame it on witchcraft from the girl's family. Yes, that's what we do. We blame people. These men of God. Some of them are not correct. Some men of God are not correct. But I drop it here. Good night. See you at dawn. Bye for now.